So I've been making a lot of smoothies, and that is, I would say, maybe 80% of the reason why my weight is coming off. It's because of the smoothies. I am working out with the baby, and everything in my journey that I talked about is it's in the first stages processing happening. So I am 16 pounds down, and I do feel like I can contribute the weight loss to, like I said, lifting my baby, exercising with my baby, but more importantly, the things you put in, the nutrition in my temple. So I'm going to start with purple cabbage. I spoke to a couple of girlfriends today, and they've noticed, one, my glow, my skin, and I'm happy about that. Two, the ones that actually see me in person, to see my full body, to see the weight loss happening in front of their eyes. So I want to contribute that to what I eat as well as what I don't eat. So I'm going to make a purple cabbage smoothie, and to sweeten the smoothie, I'm only going to add a little bit of the pear, and I may do a few pieces of apple, but I want to make sure that my smoothie is nutritional, that it is fibrous, that it is icy cold, because I love a icy cold smoothie. And I also want to make sure that my smoothie is tasty. I imagine no one will want to drink a smoothie that does not taste good. And if it doesn't taste good to you, you're not going to finish it, and you're not going to make another one. So I figured out my vegetable to fruit ratio. So I know just about how many pieces of fruit to add to a vegetable like this to make it taste the way I want it to taste. And like I said, I don't want a sweet drink. I don't want a sour bitter drink, but I want something right in the middle that's comfortable for me, and I pretty much know my ratio to fruit to veggies. And what that means is, once I cut this again, because I've already been cutting on it, as you can see, I'm utilizing my purple cabbage. I'm gonna just cut a few slices of apple and a few slices of pear and put that into my Nutri Ninja. So let me get started here. So the Nutri Ninja is plugged up. I actually did a smoothie before and I forgot to plug it. So it is plugged up. Let me get my apple. I do have a whole pear and I have a whole apple, but I've already started cutting on one pear, so I'm going to finish utilizing the pear that I've already started on. Waste not, want not, that's what I say. So I have two ingredients, and I may or may not add a little apple in. Like I said, I can always do that in another smoothie. But and of course I'll start with my Nutri Ninja cut. Alright, so I've already started cutting on purple cabbage. You can use green cabbage, you can use red cabbage, you can use all of them and mix it in. So by the way, I did rinse and dried. I like to rinse it before and dry it out a little bit. We'll dry it on the paper towel, so I've already done that. So I'm just cutting pieces of the red cabbage off. Most people know that cabbage is a good detoxifier, and when you choose purple cabbage, the benefits of that increases immensely. So I decided which vegetables that I wanted to blend up to make my smoothie, which vegetables that I really need in my diet, and I went from there. And which vegetables and fruits combination would work better for me. This is one that I've had great improvement. So that's my red cabbage. My baby in the background playing. So now I'm going to cut up the rest of the pear. I'm doing small, fairly small pieces, just because I am going to blend it, but I don't want the blender to have to struggle and work so hard. Like, you guys and gals watching this, smoothies and juicers, your at-home stuff is a great way to start your nutritional lifestyle change, I'll say. Your nutritional addition. So I'm just cutting up the rest of the pear. Like I said, I know my fruit to veggie ratio. I don't want it to be overly sweet, but I don't want it to be under. It's funny because now that I've been juicing and doing these smoothies, I can actually take a smoothie or juice that is what some may say is quite bitter or not full of flavor or bland to them, and I can drink it because I know at the end of the day it's something healthy and it's still satisfying to my body, and it's still giving my body, it's still feeding my body great nutrition. So because I know that, I can kind of, still try, still finish a smoothie that is not, sweet tasting to most, and be happy with that. So that's my pear and the purple cabbage. I'm going to put the rest of my purple cabbage back into my plastic here and put that back in the refrigerator. I will go ahead and add a little apple to it. I just want you to be able to see your combinations. You can do a combination of one, which would have just been a purple cabbage, water, and ice. That could have just been one smoothie there. We could do a combination of two, purple cabbage, pear, water, ice. Combination of three, purple cabbage, pear, water, ice, apple. So I'm doing a combination of three. I'm going to add a piece of the apple to that. And then I'll wrap the rest of the apple up. And I did rinse that apple off. So. Like I said, I'm getting the pieces just small enough so the blender doesn't have to do a whole bunch of work to break it down. I'm happy to be able to do this at home because most places that make smoothies, honestly, you don't really know what's all going into your smoothie unless you see them prepare it in front of you. The next thing is that sometimes they add different powders. If you don't know what those powders are and what they're made of, then you don't really know if you're getting all natural ingredients. So this is the leftover pear, but it's done. I'm going to just throw that away. That's trash. So that's why I started doing smoothies at home. I am an at-home mom, but the other reason that I make the smoothies at home, like I said, when you go to some places that make smoothies, that's the apple added to the pear, to the purple cabbage. When you go to some places that say they create smoothies, make smoothies, if you're not actually standing in front of them in the line, watching them create it behind the bar to see what all goes into it, and you really don't know what natural ingredients are actually being used and which ingredients could be possibly artificial, and any additional carbs or any additional sugars, anything that you might not want in your smoothie. I know that this is made by me, this is homemade, this is all natural, and this is with my proportion of veggies to fruit ratio. And I know that I'm not putting any extra sugar in it. I know I did not scoop any proteins that I didn't want in it. I know I did not add any carbs in it. I know, so knowing helps and homemade helps, so each one teach one. If you have a favorite smoothie shop that you love and that you can watch them prepare it in front of you and you know what you're getting, all natural ingredients, organic ingredients, detoxifying ingredients, hydrating ingredients. If you know you're getting that in your smoothie, then by all means continue to patronize that business. By all means frequent and do reviews, so then other people will know where to go to get their all natural or organic ingredients or organic smoothies, juicers. So each one teach one. So if you know of a place that holds up to those standards and you can put your opinion and word behind that, then great. I am now going to add in water. The water will go to the max fill line. Sometimes I go over it a little bit, sometimes I go way under, but I'm also going to fill that up with some more ice. Like I said, I love a real cold smoothie. I'm going to put this red purple cabbage up. Here's little one. He was in the background, singing in the background. Mommy's got to put some ice in this smoothie, okay? I have here 6 cubes of ice. So I may just put 3. And then I may blend a little bit and then maybe add 1 more. Okay, I can do 4. Awesome. So I got 2 left over if I want to add. So then now, I just put my lid on and push it down a little bit there. You're gonna help mommy put that top on. You're gonna help mommy out? He said no, but when it's done, I want some. So as you can see, this takes 2 hands. But mommy is multitasking with the baby. So I got it as firmly as I can. Now I'm gonna take it over to where all the action happens. It's gonna get a little loud in here, but hey, here we go. So maybe for 20 seconds I'll do this. Didn't I say before I plug this thing up? It's not plugged up. I guess that's what they mean about having mommy brain, because I got the I have the blender sitting on the counter, and there are plugs in there, but it's not the blender plug, which is so funny. It's hilarious. All right, so now let me show you. It's not plugged. All right, so now let me plug it up. All right, maybe I should get you to plug it up since mommy's having trouble. All right, so here we go. It's gonna get loud in here. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of loud. So basically what I just did, I said it out loud, but the blender was going. I did 3 counts of 10 because I know I want it to be still liquidy and not too thick, and I want it to be drinkable. So I did 3 counts on the blender of 10, and I unplugged it again because as soon as you lock in this, it starts, so I unplug it every time just out of habit. So what I have here is my mixture of purple cabbage, a little bit of Fiji apple, and a little bit of anjou pear. Did I do bosh? A bosh and half bosh, half anjou pear. I hope I'm saying those things right. I have a wine glass because I can feel like I'm drinking wine without drinking wine right now. I have my little one here. This is a healthy beverage, but I want to feel voila, or glamour girl, or whatever. Feels good to know you're doing good. Feels good to know you're drinking good. Here we go. All right, so lid is off, and here we are. Ooh. I love that color. That is beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? You want some too, don't you? Actually, he can drink it. It's all natural. Nothing artificial added, no extra sugar. Everything is natural sugar, organic fruits, organic cabbage, and water and ice. He's looking at everything on the counter, so okay, who's gonna clean this up? But this is a simple concoction, a combination of, what did I do? 1, 2, 3, 3 ingredients, ice and water, good to go. You can do 2 ingredients, just the cabbage and the pear, or the cabbage and the apple, or cabbage only, cabbage and water only. I've tried it. I love that combination too. This combination 3 will get you going. It's hydrating, it's detoxifying, it's a feel good. It can fill you up. You can add spinach to it. The spinach gives you a little bit of extra fiber, a little bit more hydration. And I'll go ahead and get my sip in. I can drink this. I know he wants some. He's going to grab the glass real big. Slow that, slow. Oh, yum. Okay, so let me give him a sippy cup so he can get some more. You guys, continue having a great day. Health is wealth, and let's continue to each one teach one. Pass the information along. Thank you guys for watching this video, liking and comment, pass it to a friend, copy the link somewhere else. And let's get this video up to 1 million views. I say if you don't ask, you don't get, so I'm just throwing it out there. These are my mummy powered smoothies, however you want to call them, mom's power smoothies. Yeah, all that healthy stuff. But you guys have a great week. Bye.